My name is Ilan Kelman. I'm a Senior Research Fellow at CICERO, Centre for International Climate and Environmental Research, Oslo, here in Oslo, Norway. I'm also co-director of a non-governmental organization called RISC-RED, Risk Reduction Education for Disasters. Disaster diplomacy examines how disasters do and do not create peace or reduce conflict, and also covers disaster risk reduction, so it's not just about after the event. A very good example was the 26 December 2004 tsunamis, where that hit both Sri Lanka and Aceh in Indonesia particularly hard. Both those places had internal conflicts. In Sri Lanka, the disaster and the aftermath tended to worsen the conflict, and in the end a military solution was reached. We can compare that to Aceh, Indonesia, where in fact a peace deal resulted, which so far is held, and we're very fortunate for that. What we found though when we investigated Aceh is that the negotiations that led to the peace deal had actually started before the tsunami. So there is no doubt that the tsunami created the space for this peace deal to happen, but the tsunami did not create the peace deal. And sadly, this tends to be the pattern in all disaster diplomacy case studies, that it tends not to work. There are usually many other factors, from leadership to history to other forms of donations, which influence the situation more than disasters. Many Strong Voices looks to the islanders and tries to bring people from tropical islanders together with mainly indigenous people from the Arctic to pool their knowledge, experience, talents in order to deal with climate change. One of the fundamental research aspects that we're exploring for Many Strong Voices is community-based adaptation, to learn what the locals know about their own environment, their own society, and what they want to see with respect to climate change in terms of dealing with it. There's also a lot of information work, communications work, and also outreach at places like the International Climate Change Negotiations, and also the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the science body, the IPCC. So we hope that through Many Strong Voices, we can collect the wonderful traditions, values, and knowledge that people around the world have in order to convince everyone what needs to be done with climate change. More information about this can be found on the website, manystrongvoices.org, and I'll now put in a pitch for my disaster diplomacy website, which is simply disasterdiplomacy.org. So through disaster diplomacy, through Many Strong Voices, and through my other island-related work, which can be found at islandvulnerability.org, we hope that we can contribute science to making the world a safer place. Thank you.